Alright, so welcome back guys, or welcome to your first time here. I'm Vision here with Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts and opinions for the Walking Dead comic series issue 186 cover reveals that were released earlier this week. So if the Walking Dead comic is something you're interested in, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss any future Walking Dead related content in the future. Now let's begin. Well, guys, it looks like Negan's back and he's gonna try and kill Rick and the governor. No, I'm kidding. And I'm probably gonna get some people in the comments yelling at me but I'm kidding. That's not Negan pointing the gun at Rick or anything, and Rick's not dying. But let's get into the little synopsis here, and then I'll get into the cover. The synopsis here reads, "The powder keg, once it goes off, it can't be contained." So we got this shot of Rick shielding the governor and someone holding Rick at gunpoint. And if you look at the gloves, I'm assuming this is Michonne. It looks like her gloves. I was joking before with the Negan. You know, he used to wear the gloves and whatnot. So that was my joke for the video. But I know people probably don't like that. But I don't think anybody's going to die or anything. I think this is just like, you know, getting us pulled in, making people talk and think that, oh, Rick's going to die. He's not going to die. I think this is just coincidence, maybe them pulling off of what's happening with the TV show right now and whatnot. But I do not believe Rick will die in this issue. And I'm curious to figure out who's on the other side of those gloves. I know a lot of people are speculating it might be Michonne. Those are her gloves, and maybe she's already dead. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it could be possible that Michonne might die soon in the comics, but I think it might be a little bit more down the line, a little bit later on in the story. But I'm very interested to see what goes on here. Not much to pull off for the cover. I think it's cool, especially with Rick being held at gunpoint. Again, still don't believe anything's gonna happen with that. My one con is I don't like the white background. I think it would have been a lot cooler if they given us a plain like sky background. I don't really like these big plain white backgrounds. They don't do much for me. They just kind of came off as eh. I just think we could have gotten a nice skyline or something. I just don't get the whole white background and how everybody loves them. I can understand if you like them, that's fine. But to me, they just don't do much for me, and I'm not a big fan of those kind of backgrounds and covers. But overall, I do enjoy this cover. And I'm interested to see what goes on in this issue and what goes on in the story leading into the next arc, since this will be the last issue of this story arc and the last issue of the year. So I'm curious to see how they end it and set up story for the coming up story in the new year and in the new arc coming up. On to the covers themselves. Like I said, the main cover is cool. I'm just definitely excited to get it. Again, I don't think that's Michonne, or I don't think she's going to be dead. I think this might be just some rando Commonwealth guy, or it could be Mercer. That's another possibility. It could be Mercer on the other end of that gun. Possibility. I don't think Michonne's going to turn on our group, but I'm interested to see what goes on in the issue. Again, with the powder keg thing, I like how they have that as the synopsis. I feel like we knew this was coming. I think this is set up for the coming up story, again, with the Commonwealth, with the class situation. So I'm interested to see what goes on there with the class system. I think there's going to be some big blowback from the lower end people once the governor leaves, since the governor's gone now, and there's going to be a lot of rioting and whatnot. As for the Negan cover, now we knew Negan was going to be the last one, and I gotta say they did save the best for last. And one thing I did enjoy about this cover is they took one thing that I was hoping for and made his cover red. My one con, though, is, I don't know, to me it doesn't really look like Negan. It looks like he should be some kind of, like, Italian mafia boss guy. He doesn't look like the Negan that, I don't know, is in the comics or TV show. I don't know, there's something about it. I feel like for me, I know that a lot of people love these covers, but the variant covers done by Bill, I can't pronounce his last name, but I feel like the variant covers done by him, we were hit or miss for me. I love some of them weren't as good as the other ones, and this one, I feel like it's in the middle. It's not horrible, but it's not like, OMG, this is amazing, I can't, like, it's not like one of those. It's one of those where it's, okay, I like it, but it's not one that I'm just going to be crazy about and want to grab like 10 of them. I think that some of these covers were amazing and great, and others just kind of fell flat, and this one is in the middle. It's not worse, or it's not, but it's not bad. Another thing I want to mention here is I want to know how you guys feel about how they had the names on each of these covers, because I know a lot of fans don't like that. Me, personally, I could care less. It doesn't make much difference to me. But I can understand where people don't like it and it gets in the way of seeing the character on the cover and all that. But I'm just curious to see how you guys feel about that. I'm indifferent. I think it's okay, and it's like nothing that takes me out of it. But I just want to know you guys' thoughts and opinions because I know there's a lot of fans out there who didn't like this. Also, I want to know who would you have liked to see get their own portrait variant cover done by Bill. Personally, me, I wish we had gotten a Shane or a Rory, or maybe even Abraham or Tyrese. I'm glad with who we got, but I kind of wish they didn't do like the princess. I feel like we didn't need a princess portrait variant. They should have done iconic characters or people who have been on the show in the comics for a long time. Like we didn't get any Abraham or Tyrese, but we get the princess. I can understand it. Even Alpha, as much as I love the Alpha cover, I feel like we shouldn't have gotten Alpha. We should have gotten another long dead character, not someone who's more recent. I understand it was a cool cover, and I understand people who like that cover, but I just feel like we could have gotten a more iconic comic character, even like a Herschel or someone like that. I feel like doing these ones, certain ones were good, like the Negan was a must, Rick was a must, Michonne, Gwen, Maggie, but someone like the Princess, Alpha, I feel like they could have taken those two out and given us someone more iconic. Yes, Alpha is iconic from the comics, but she's newer. I would rather having these portrait variants be long iconic characters who have been in the comics since like near the beginning, or characters who have been dead for a while, or something like that. I think we should have gotten long time lasting characters, not newer characters like the Princess and Alpha. But that's my own personal feelings. Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section down below. And let me know how you feel about the portrait variants and these two covers here in the comment section down below. So yeah guys, those are my quick thoughts and opinions on the Walking Dead issue 186 main and variant covers. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share, and don't forget to subscribe down below and hit that bell icon. That way you don't miss any future Walking Dead comic related videos from me in the future. This has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I will see you next time.